with him, and I called my husband, who was out of state working. I said, hey, hon, let me tell you what just happened. He said, oh, baby, don't worry about it. And then he said to me, what do you want to do? And I said, you know what, at this very second, I'm a little shaken. I'm not sure. He said, well, let me remind you of something that I always hear you telling people. You know what, you are strong, you can get the job done. Let that little tacky nonsense just roll over your shoulder and down your back. By the time that man got finished with me, I was, yeah. He said, you got to go to the headquarters right now. I mean, there was smoke coming from that receiver. I said, that's right. Then I thought I was pressing down the pedal. My mother said, slow down, girl. So I said, I got to get to the meeting. So I got to that meeting, to the headquarters. I walked in. Now, Assemblyman Green had already prepped them that, you know what, and I found out later on, he told them, you know, she's a little down today, so if she's not her usual bubbly self, you know, give her a little time, and it's all right, and she'll be all right. Well, I walked in, and they gave me the microphone, and I said, I want to thank you all for your dedication and your commitment to me and to this campaign. I appreciate all of the hard work and the many hours that you gave toward this campaign. I said, you know, I had a little bit of an epiphany today, and I'm sure Assemblyman Green gave you the nature of our conversation, and they're sitting there, yeah. I mean, the whole room was totally somber. They're like, yeah, Sharon, yeah, you know. Okay. And I said, so, I just want to let you know, nothing in this world is going to keep this sister down or keep me from representing you all for the city of Plainfield in the state of New Jersey. We are going to kick butt in the election. I want y'all to get out there. If you got 10 blocks to walk, walk 15. Walk with me, be with me. We are going to whip. He looked at me like, he said, forget what I told y'all before she came. Because really, you know what, and I thank God for my husband and for everybody who helped, and that is because, you know what, sometimes people have to help you stay on track in terms of what you're feeling and make you remember the goal. I'll tell you one other quick thing, and then I'm going to sit down, and that is this. Another piece of literature, after that first piece of literature came out, nothing could hurt me. I cried that day, haven't cried since. Nothing could hurt me. After that, in fact, I thank him. Thank you. I appreciate that piece of literature. Made me stronger. Now, this one day, a piece of literature. Now, with this situation that happened, another piece of literature came into the office, and when I walked in, there were maybe about 50, 60 people there. Showed me that little thing and said, did you see this? I said, oh, yeah, honey, I saw that. I said, I hope you all were amused by it. I was too when I read it. But let my opponent continue to try to denigrate the sister and put out some nonsense like this. I said, well, in the meantime, I win you over by talking about the views and issues of this community.
All right.
Okay? And that's what I did. So I'm going to leave you with one little piece of history in this picture. And I'd like to show this for the city of Plainfield, because we had an opportunity a couple of months ago to swear in Plainfield's very first female firefighter. Oh, Yep. Thank you. And the real good thing about this is, okay, and her name is Selket. That's the first female firefighter. Okay, that's me, the first female mayor. This is our fire chief, the first African-American fire chief.
All right.
And this gentleman here is Martin Helwig, our public safety director, the first Caucasian person to hold that position. So you see, I'm leaving you with this thought, and that is, when you say that you're going to run for office, you are running for office for all of the people, not a segment of the population. You want to represent everybody. I love my job. There are ups and downs, but that's in every aspect of life. So I thank you for this opportunity. If in fact, and I'm going to speak to the ladies for a second, please, if there is something that some position you want to run for, if you feel you really have it in your heart and your spirit to do it, go for it. We need more women's names on those candidates on those badges and everything, those buttons that we wear. Please do it. And a special thank you to the men, and particularly the men in this room, because we know that you all have been challenged to accept your female counterparts. And on behalf of all the women, I want to say a broad thank you to all of you, because not only are you kind to us and loving and giving to us, you know that we've supported you over the years, but now you're having an opportunity to be our support system. So thank you very much for what you're doing.